All right, it is time for day 11 of Fight for Your One Life. So, we're level 48, almost level 49. We are getting real close to being level 50 before wildlife, by the way, which is really stupid. You should not be this high level ever during the game. And I will surely be at least level 51 whenever I finish TVHM, which is not a problem because this game scales, or this mod scales lower. But we can go ahead and open Snowman DLC. And you might think to yourself, hey, wait a minute, you're level 48, you're going to scale it down, you're not going to be able to get legendaries. No. Apparently, TVHM Snowman DLC minimum scales to level 50. Boom. Level 50. So, that's cool. So we can just hop in here, get our equipment a little bit earlier than we could otherwise, and also farm XP at the same time, because why not? What a great idea. Okay. We will partake in a smidgen of fisticuffs in this DLC, and by that I mean we're gonna put turrets where enemies can't reach so that they're stuck trying to throw stuff at them, which technically makes turrets effectively invincible. Oh yeah, also I think I'm getting turrets nerfed, by the way, so I'm sorry about that. Apparently before level 50, they're going to be reduced damage. So after level 50, they'll be what they are now, but before level 50, apparently they're going to get a big nerf. So sorry ahead of time. It's probably deserved. Alright, turrets, put in work. Okay. Maybe the nerf is deserved. I talked to the mod dev directly and I was like, I don't know if they need too big of a nerf. I feel like just a small one. But yeah, I think they're getting a bigger nerf early game. Turret here. Turret at a vantage point to peer over the railings and stuff. Yeah. This is fine. Try to pull the enemies out of cover a little bit and also apply purple. Life is good. Life is terrifying in this mod, but life is good. More damage. Wait, is that... Okay, so it says that turrets have minus 80% fire rate, which I think is a system where 100% would be half fire rate. So this only equates to what, like 40% fire rate down if we're looking at their total fire rate? But because of Gemini, they just still shoot insanely fast. So kind of thank goodness for that. No. Please. Okay. That fire dot on that Nova was scary. I need to respect mobs better. We already know this, but I need to respect them even better. After we kill Snowman, I think that we will read-only farm the chest, just to make sure that we can try to roll out a bunch of loot really quickly and save a lot of time on Snowman fights. So if I see a crit fibber, a pitchfork, or a legendary soldier, or a legendary shield, I will lock in on those items, but some of the other items are going to be a little bit harder of a sell, considering how strong those four would be for us. But the weapons are the main thing. If we can up our own personal damage, we wouldn't have to rely on turrets so much, and then we could just really play aggressively more. Because our damage is a little bit low, which is primarily because it's all under-leveled, and also lower rarity. Alright, get him. I feel so safe. I mean, Zero clearly has better skip potential, but I feel so safe. And then yeah, just one more kill would get us to level 50. We do need to farm Tina DLC for a class mod. So, pretty good. Very good feeling, honestly. Is this what I want? Sentry ready, impact, expertise, duty calls, and preparation. The odds of me seeing a soldier again in 1,000 years is very low. So, we will take that. I will probably be using the Tina comms, but the odds of me never seeing that... Oh, hey, Abada. Well, there we go. Even more reason. But the odds of me seeing a legendary soldier out in the wild, at least early, is very low. So I'm just gonna snatch it. We'll do one more run, just to hit level 50 here, because we're on the cusp of it. And then we will go ahead and head over to Tina. Although I don't even need to do... I could just go to Tina's. Get him. Oh, a little faster, please. That was scary. They're, okay, there we go. Now they're dying. Well, since we're level 50, go ahead and put on that soldier. Mini Sentry is nice. 1 point in expertise would help. It also gives cooldown, so like kind of a plus there. Point into ready to get a bunch of reload and swap. Stuff like that could be a good idea. And a gub. Very cool. Alright. Already have 2 legendaries on. I have to get one of 2 specific roles. I need to get the Sentry Specialist, and then there is a Nuke Specialist that can also drop from these chests. The Nuke Specialist gives you insane cooldown. We're talking like 5 second, please. Okay. What are the odds they're all 3 the same one? Sentry? Nuke. Sentry. Alright. Alright, so this one is Onslaught 6, Heavy Caliber 8, Sentry 5. This one's 10 and 7. Okay, we're taking that one. We're taking the nuker. So, effectively, that was really fast. That was like second save quit. So, our Sentry Specialist is our damage. It is so much damage that this is going to feel stupid. And then our nuker just provides a ton of cooldown. It makes turret go away really fast because it's meant to be used with nuke. But, look at the cooldown go. That is so much faster than it has been the entire rest of the run, and I'm really, really happy with this. And boom, it's back. So yeah, we can just swap back and forth between these two. The Specialist comes with a little bit of cooldown, but it's not enough. So that will just happen. And then also we could run this with Nuke, because Nuke does a ton of damage in this mod. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, well, let's just get out of here. Go do wildlife. Please work. Also, shout out Grit. Alright, cool. So, I think we're okay. We seem fairly tanky, and Grit is being very generous. Okay. We get to do the new door skip here. Not done it yet, so I don't know how hard it actually is. But I think you can kind of just do this. Get up in here. Think that. Oh my goodness. That is so easy to do. You do have to crouch for that, but that's so nice. Alright, Bloodwing. Oh, come back, please. Actually, I don't think it matters, clearly. Okay. A little bit more. That's so dumb. Kill turrets with the nuker. Get cooldown. Keep all the enemies staggered by the pole. Just long enough to get cooldown back. Block our stairwell. Throw another one down there. Having our own damage is nice outside of turret. A pitchfork or the crit fibber would still be a better catch-all, but these are good for now. This is what we over-prepped for, by the way. This moment right here. Hunger is kind of stuck on its own turrets. And I lived the dot. That's so dumb. Alright, put a turret there. Put a turret, like, there. And watch them go. Oh, Maglock is so nice. That hurt. But just the capacity to put turrets up where enemies can't actually, like, get in the bubble and, like, hurt them properly. It's so nice. Oh, you are a bigger Goliath than I expected up here. Ow. Fastball is kind of nice too. Just putting it out there. We could increase its blast radius. That would be a very big blast radius buff to it. Although some unique grenades might not get the extra blast radius, so that might count for this one. I don't know. Oh well. What if I just do this? That works out very well. Which, like, who to guess? Ow. It sucked, and it hit both turrets, but they're gonna heal it out because they're just too OP. This is why we overlap their shields. Inside of here, they're very vulnerable, but like, look at how much wall of protection they have from any damage if an enemy gets inside of this outside bubble, with only this little bit of overlap where it's dangerous. Okay, so it looks like my hypothesis of us being level 51 for UVHM is probably going to be right. Also, it looks like we're going to be maybe able to do an hour of UVHM progression today. So maybe we can get past our PB. Or we can just gear first, because gearing is way more important. I should go get a crit fibber from Geary. Let's do that. Please? There it is. Alright. So, it's this guy. This guy does a ton of damage for no reason. Don't look at the card stats. It's a lie. Yeah, let's just spawn them. And put second one here. And I am terrified of everything. Okay. This feels pretty good. I'm a little terrified, but this feels pretty good. Where are my Crystallisk? Where's anything at all? Okay. I don't like that. I'm going over here where it's safe. No, I'm good. We will pick at the warrior from a mile away if I have to. I do not care. Okay. EVHM warrior is down. Still breathing fire though, by the way. So hopefully that goes away soon so that I can actually go over there. Because that does still hurt. Alright. EVHM warrior is down. We're almost caught up. We're getting close. We do have almost a full hour left, so we will totally be entering UVHM today, even if it's just to try to get past Tundra Express, or Frostburn. Anywhere, really, at this point, let's be honest. Ooh, Blockhead. Blockhead could be good. Well, Fibber, Blockhead, Blaster, Mongol, a couple other tools, just in case we need them. Alright, let's see it. Yep, turrets are still pretty good. Alright, Flint. I'm going to put one turret onto him. And then one turret out into the mob batch. Not a promising start. Good thing this reflects. Although that looks sick. Now we just sit in here and play cleanup. I'm not leaving these guys up to chance again. Did we do it? Oh my goodness, we've cleared Lilith. Alright. We are officially past our PB. We probably have time to at least go bully Bad Ma as well. And I have a B shield for cars. This is nice. Okay. Also, since we are level 53, we are getting close to a threshold for loot drops. We could start to see our first pearls coming up. And also we could get class mods from Tubbies. So like, moving up in the world. That's not cool. For Baron's procced. Nice. Also, we do have a point in Onslaught now, so we can actually get rocket ammo regen. So, that's actually really filthy. Alright. And that will do it for today. So, we went from pre-wildlife to go farm, get legendaries, lucked out with both of our class mods like almost instantly in Tina DLC, which probably saved us like a good half hour to an hour of playtime. And then kind of just blasted through the rest of TVHM's story, and we're in UVHM, and we made it past where we died last time. I'm not going to say anything more than that so I don't jinx myself too hard, but I'm pretty happy with this progress today. Hopefully tomorrow we can make a good 3 more hours of progress. Just swap between Sentry Specialist, swap with Nuker. If we hit a set level, we might try to go get some shields and some new equipment. I would really like a tankier shield, because we could get some really nice tanky shields in the near future. But we'll just see how that goes. Day 11.